So, by and through talking to most of you, a lot of you actually, and then the research that I have gathered, is perhaps time to choose a teacher right now in your life. Perhaps time to choose Venerable Chidao. Why? Because you see, out of all the friends around you, and all the people that's around you, when you ask them questions, they cannot answer them. The life, the meaning and purpose in life, how to solve problems, how to let go, how to deal with a breakup, and so on, right? Notice the answers that they give. Does it aim to uproot the cause of the problem, or does it just put a band-aid on the wound? Everybody knows what a drink is, huh? Especially here in America. You want to go out for a drink? You want to drink? You want to hit the casino? You want to hit this club, this bar, that bar, the bathhouse, whatever the case may be. You want to smoke? You want to smoke a joint? You want to roll a joint? Everybody knows that, right? Then when it comes to the hard-hitting questions, deep, philosophical, surgical, clinical questions in Buddhism on how to uproot the problem once and for all. That depression, that toxic parenting, a victim of trauma, a victim of toxic parenting, victim of that relationship, not knowing how to let go, that thing that costs you peace, that thing that makes you cannot sleep at night, that thing that you wake up with, that thing that makes you recycle the past over and over again, that thing that makes you worry, that thing that sits in your body, on your mind, afraid to encounter other people, afraid to deal with life, afraid to come out, afraid to deal with people, afraid to speak the truth, afraid to tell about your past, afraid to talk about yourself, afraid to unearth that thing. Time to surrender, right? Time to surrender yourself to a good, qualifying, authentic, and experienced teacher. It's time to talk to Venerable Chidao, perhaps. Do I claim to be one of the best of the best? No, not really. Do I know what I'm talking about? I would hope to strike you also. What do you want for you? Or what do I want for you? Is to unearth that thing that I'm talking about. That problem, that torment of the mind, the viciousness of your mind. We need to identify the problem. I need to help you identify the problem by and through counseling, by and through you being honest to me, intimate with me, to be comfortable and to realize that, I'm going to all these therapists and it's not getting me anywhere. One of the things that I find ironic and disappointing out of all the therapists that I went to when I was on the other side of the chair is that they never asked me, where do you think the root cause of that problem is? In regards to anger, in regards to excessive desire, in regards to all of these, right? So I work with a lot of therapists. We need them. We want them. But I just, sit there and just scratch my head. And all the mistakes that the therapist made, I promise not to make when I'm counseling my students. Because I want you to uproot the problem once and for all. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time to sit there and play with time and work, home, school balance, and we're not getting any younger. I'm not getting any younger. You're not getting any younger. How long are we gonna let this thing continue over and over again? How long are we gonna suffer needlessly, unnecessarily suffer over and over again? You need to ask yourself that question. And it was exactly that question that I sat there to myself, by myself, that I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I want to live the truth. I want to meet people and tell them who I am, where I've been, where I'm going, and who I want to go with. Because of that determination and because of that resolve led me where I am today. So I just want all of you to think, what methods have you tried? And if it ain't working out, it's time to just give up and say, I don't know anything anymore. I'm tired of chasing after these things online, this spirituality, this thing called mindfulness, the romanticism of the word mindfulness. It's time to reach out to a real teacher who's been in your shoes, who've been depressed, who've been anxious, who have had anxiety, who've got all the diagnoses in the world that you can imagine. I've been there. And I've gone through the methods that the Buddha left all of us. And I have tested those methods. And here we are. Years and years and years later. So, at some point we got to stop this cycle. And I hope to help other people stop that vicious cycle of nonsense. And stop, and have better night's sleep. To be that glow in the room. So that your family see a difference in you. You see a difference in you. Your friends see a difference in you. Rather than showing up and, bringing that energy. I would say most people graduate within 6 months of my program. I teach for free. People get better after 6 months. And hopefully it will work for all of you. So today's talk and teaching is about renunciation, about giving up, just saying, whatever I've been trying is not working out, time to try this new method. The Theravadan methodology of mindfulness of the breath, of Vipassana meditation, learning the Four Noble Truths, the basics, the Noble Eightfold Path. Let's test this thing and see how well it works for you. So all of you can reach out to me on my link tree, on my primary page. You can hit follow. You can text me 727-637-3490. You can reach out to my email, the #1 Vietnamese interpreter at Gmail. I make it very easy for all of you to reach out on this path. In my last talk, I said enlightenment was easy. It's attainable, it's achievable. We don't have to go great lengths. We don't have to go in the mountains. We don't have to spend luxurious amount of our savings to achieve enlightenment, peace, once and for all. You can achieve enlightenment and uproot the cause of the problem right here at home where you live. You come to Florida to see me, but take action. Don't do it. Don't do this to yourself where you just, we get intellectually lazy. We just let it go unnoticed. Another day, another day, another day. But other people notice. And we catch ourselves from time to time. Do we not? It's the truth of who we are. It's the truth that no matter who we are with or sleeping with in bed, we are always alone with our thoughts. So for those of you who have relationships who are struggling, homework, family, fiance, loved ones, in love, out of love, breakups, just reflect on this teaching of what I'm talking about and see how much of it applies to you. 18 years of clinical experience. I've heard it all. I've seen it. So let this be the last year that you all have to deal with the viciousness of your mind. May you all be well, be happy, be free, and always be healthy. May you reflect on today's teaching and how it applies to you. May you all be healed and be a significant source of healing for other people. May you reflect on finding a wise, authentic, experienced teacher. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.